As we can see from the title of today's video, we are talking about a very important topic. In fact, I come bearing good news. I'm sure after today's video, I'll be able to sleep peacefully. Yes, guys, because the number of requests I've gotten from people to make this video, like the number of messages I've gotten from people asking me, is the Mext scholarship released yet? When do we start applying? Like at this point, I feel like so many people think I kind of work with Mext, because the way people come to me to ask me when the scholarship will be launched and if it's been launched. So I feel like some people think I work with Mext. But guys, like I always say, I don't work with Mext. I'm just someone who knows about this scholarship, and I want as many people as possible to have this information. So that's why I make these videos, to let you know about this scholarship. So before we proceed into today's video, I just want to let you know that I have a lot of videos about the Mext scholarship. Like I've made maybe close to 9 or 10 videos now about the Mext scholarship. So in this video, I'll not really go into details talking about the history of the scholarship, what the scholarship is all about, the benefits of the scholarship, and every detail with regards to the scholarship, because I've made several videos in the past addressing those kind of things. So if at any point in time you want to get more information about this scholarship, then I'll recommend that you go to the description box, because I'll definitely put links to all the previous videos I've made with regards to the Mext scholarship. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. My name is Nelly. If this is your first time here, welcome. Before we proceed in talking about the application details, I would just like to note that before making this video, I checked a few countries and I realized that so many of them have not yet launched this scholarship on their Japanese embassy or Japanese consulate website. So if you're listening to me at this point in time and you're wondering, like,
Nelly, I already checked the Japanese embassy page in my country and I didn't see any information. Where do you get your updates from?
guys, calm down. Even if your country's Japanese embassy has not yet launched this information at this point in time that you're getting this, that you're watching this video, be rest assured they will launch it very soon. Because for the fact that the Study in Japan page has made this information available, it means that in subsequent days, in subsequent weeks, the various Japanese embassies are going to make this scholarship open. So just start preparing yourself, start preparing your documents, start preparing your recommendation letters, start preparing the different documents that will be necessary for the application. Because once this application is open, it doesn't take a very long time until it's closed. So if you're getting this information now and it's not even open for your country, it's like a plus for you, because it gives you ample time to be able to prepare yourself for their scholarship application. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, I've said too much. Let's proceed now into reading the details of the scholarship. We're going to start with the College of Technology. Mext scholarship for 2024 embassy recommendation. Application for College of Technology or COSEN students. Embassy recommendation. Embassy recommendation procedure. Recruitment for those arriving in Japan next April is made between April and May of the previous year. First screening is conducted between May and August by the Japanese embassies or consulates general. As the application process and specific schedule differ according to the country of your nationality, please inquire the Japanese embassy or consulate general in your country for details. Do not send any application documents directly to Mext in Japan. So this is a list of websites of Japanese embassies, consulates general. When you click on this, it takes you to the different Japanese embassies around the world. And you just have to find your country, and then you will see the information with regards to the Mext scholarship. So since I'm Cameroonian, I will use Cameroon for this example. Let's find Cameroon. Okay, Cameroon is right here. So Embassy of Japan. As we can see, there's no update with regards to the Mext scholarship. The only thing that we see is that the reception was held for 2023 Mext students and former international students on March 29th. And this information is from March. So there's no update with regards to the Mext scholarship. So if I was a Cameroonian student applying or intending to apply for the Mext scholarship, what I'll do is that even though the Mext scholarship is not yet open in my country, I will still take this time to start preparing my application file so that by the time the scholarship is open, I'll be able to quickly just apply. Okay, let's go back. So documents for application, embassy recommendation. Applicants must read through the application guidelines below and follow the instructions. Application forms along with certificate of health and recommendation letter should be submitted to the Japanese embassy or consulate general in your country. These documents can be printed out and filled in by handwritten, typed out, or filled in with software applications and printed out. Application guidelines. You have the application guidelines for College of Technology students. The first one is in English, and then you have the Japanese version. Application forms. You have the application form for the fiscal year 2024. You have majors and related key terms for fields of study. You have the certificate of health, and then you have the recommendation letter sample. So for the certificate of health, it says that it must be filled in by a professional medical doctor. And then for the recommendation letter sample, it says this is just a sample. Any form or style of the letter is to be accepted. So guys, as you can see, I just read through the application documents quickly. That's because I have videos where I explain about each and every one of these things. So as a result of that, there's no point for me to come again in this video and be explaining the details. You can always refer to those videos if you have any question. So now let's go to the undergraduate category. The undergraduate category is similar to the College of Technology. The application is between April and May of the previous year, and then they require that you don't send your documents to Mext in Japan, but rather you submit your documents to the Japanese embassy in your country. Application guidelines, and then for the application forms, we have the application form itself, and then we have a direct placement preference application form for the fiscal year 2024. I already provided details with regards to that in my other videos, so please look out for that video, and it will give you more information about what the direct placement preference form is all about. You have the certificate of health just like we saw in the other one, and then you have the recommendation letter sample. Now let's move to the research category. That's the category for master's or PhD studies in Japan. For the research category, recruitment for those arriving in Japan in April 2024 or September or October 2024 is made between April and May of the previous year. First screening is conducted between May and July by the Japanese embassies or consulates general, as the application process and specific schedule differ according to the country of your nationality. Please inquire the Japanese embassy or consulate general in your country for details. Do not send application documents directly to Mext in Japan. We have the list of websites of Japanese embassies and consulate generals. And then you have your application guidelines as before. You have the application form for the fiscal year 2024. You have the placement preference application form for the fiscal year 2024. You have field of study and research plan. You have certificate of health, and then you have recommendation letter sample. As I've said before, if you need more information with regards to the application forms, you can always consult the videos that I've made in the past with regards to the Mext scholarship, and it will provide you more information on how to fill the forms and what the forms are all about. I'll leave the links to all the videos in the description box, and during the week I'm equally going to make posts, I think community posts, that's how they call them, I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to reshare these videos again on YouTube, just so that you can have access to them. And speaking of Facebook, I have a Facebook page, Nelly's Life. On that page I share a lot of information with regards to the Nelly's Life YouTube channel and just information that I think will benefit you. So if you're following this channel already, or if you're subscribed to this channel already, then you should be following the Facebook page. Attached to the Facebook page, I have a group where I post information with regards to scholarships abroad. So if you're interested in studying abroad, then you should definitely be following that page, because I post lots of scholarship opportunities around the world. Guys, thank you for staying tuned with me. See you in my next video. Goodbye.